Well, the preparation is well because we just we were playing we was playing some matches in the last week or last weeks for IFASIL and everything went well and the team is good, the team is happy, everybody is ready, no injuries. Then well, it's a good preparation and we're expecting to have a good match tomorrow.
The first question coming in from Saurav Mukherjee from Race Sports. After winning the IFA Shield, do you believe that this team is close to finding its best rhythm right now?
Well, I think right now we are improving, right? But and better than in the first part of the season in the Durand Cup, right? But still, we need to play more matches to still achieve our best. But we are in a good position right now, and we are optimistic. We think we are in a good way, and we can have a good Super Cup.
The next question from Susmita Gangopadhyay has already been answered by coach, so we move on to the next one. It's from Arijit Bhattacharjee from MBFT. He asks, Coach, your first Super Cup match is against Chennai, who have appointed a new coach, Clifford Miranda. He has obviously won the Super Cup with Odisha FC in 2023. How strong of an opponent do you think they will be for tomorrow?
Well, I'm sure they will be a difficult opponent. You know, I told a lot of times here in Indian level, you can win a match easy. You know, all the matches are tough matches, and of course they are starting. They didn't play official matches still. We know something about the match they play against Kerala Blaster, a friendly match. We could achieve some information about that match, and I'm sure it's not going to be easy. And they have some good players. They have not foreigners still, I think, but for sure they will be strong, and we will need our best to beat them.
Next question from Rahul from Ref Sports. He asks, Coach, do you see Chennai as an opponent how do you see Chennai as an opponent in the Super Cup with an all-Indian squad?
But it's the same question, right? I think with my previous answer, I respond that question too.
Okay, Coach. We'll move on to the next one. The Super Cup is the only tournament that Mohun Bagan SG have not won so far. Is Mohun Bagan ready to overcome the Super Cup challenge? This question is from Swarnava Mukherjee from Pixel Sports.
Yes. We are ready.
Okay. Moving on to the next one. It's from Javid from Brigades India. Mohun Bagan have invested in defensive reinforcements while managing departures, giving the pre-season instability. How are you prioritizing balance between defensive solidity and the usual attacking fluidity that you aim for?
100%. For me, it's the most important. The most important in a football team is the balance. If you have a great defense but you have no attack, it's not going to work. If you have a great attack but you don't have defense, it's not going to work. The most important is to have a good balance between defense and attack and prepare your team in the best way to attack and to score goals, and to prepare your team in their best to defend well and don't concede, right? That's the point. Then how much I want my team balanced? As much as possible, 100% if possible. Score as more goals as possible and concede as less as possible.
Next question from Shubhankar Das. He asks, what are the sectors in your team you need to focus more on? And also, what are your thoughts on the fitness of the players?
About the points to focus, no, what's the first one?
First one is what are the sectors in your team you need to focus more on?
I don't understand really well that question about the sectors, but which means the sectors. For me, the team is a team, and I'm focused in all the sectors of my team. No one sector I need to improve or no. And I want to improve all of them. And for me, again, I cannot separate defense from attack or right side to left side, or I don't know if that is the part of the question, or physical or tactic or technique, or for me, everything is a whole. I cannot separate. Then I try to help my players to improve in all the parts of the football, right? And in terms of about the second question, the fitness, right? We are improving. We are improving. We are now better than 2 weeks ago, and we expect to be right now. We expect to be in 2 weeks still better. Then as much as we can play, better team we are going to be.
Right. We'll take one last question for coach before moving on to Anirudh. This one is from Shilajit Sarkar. He from Sangbad Pratidin. He asks that Clifford Miranda, being a former assistant coach of Mohun Bagan SG, do you think that gives Chennai a slight advantage in that he knows a lot of your players, he's worked with them?
I don't know. Tomorrow we will see who has advantage. It's because I'm smile because in all the press conference, someone asked me for any advantage or disadvantage about something, and being honest, I don't know. We will see tomorrow if any advantage for any team or disadvantage for any team. I'm confident with my work, with my players' work. In my opinion, we are ready. We are ready to have a good match tomorrow, and tomorrow we will see.
Thank you so much for joining us today, coach.
Okay. Thank you.
Now we'll move on to Anirudh. Okay. So Anirudh, welcome to the press conference. We'll move on to first. I'll ask you one question before we move on to further questions from the media. Please, Anirudh, share with us your thoughts about the tournament and the game tomorrow.
I think everyone is really excited and happy at the same time that we can play football. So yeah, there is some positivity around, and hopefully it will continue the season.
I think he's already answered the first question that has come in, so we'll move on to the next one. It's from Marcus Margillo. What are your thoughts ahead of the Super Cup? Sorry, you've just answered that one. We'll move on to the next one. It's from Javed from Brigades India. You have played in several big tournaments. How different is the preparation and mindset for the Super Cup?
No, I think the preparation and mindset is the same. Perform well to win the trophy, and I think every player and the management and every staff are on the same page, to perform well and to win the trophies. So I think the preparation we have done is exactly the same what we do in other tournaments as well.
Okay. I'll just pitch in with one question myself. You'll be playing against your former club. So what's going on in your head?
I just want to beat them and get the 3 points.
Okay. No further emotions then. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Many people talk about the lack of a foreign midfielder in the squad. We have seen you and Apuya have dominated most of the last 2 seasons. What makes you and Apuya what makes the duo of you and Apuya click?
I think we both have more or less a similar style of playing football. The understanding is more or less same. We enjoy with the ball, we want to keep the ball, and I think that is one of the reason that we have done well in many games. And hopefully, if the understanding goes well and we continue to play like this, I think we can be a better duo and we can succeed in the future as well.